you today. I am outside doing a little project that is well past typical time to be doing this project. I'm going to do some trimming on my fruit trees today, especially this peach. I'm going to focus on my peach tree. We'll see how things go from there. And if you notice over here, this area here is all dead. It is all died out, unfortunately. And so I need to trim that out. That's typically something I do February. It is now June, and it's because I have been busy with life and I didn't have the opportunity. And I also was looking for a proper tool to be able to do this with. And so I thought, okay, I had the opportunity to review a new product. SeeSii sent me one of those small 6-inch chainsaws, and what I want to do is I'm going to angle you differently, and we're going to open this box up. We're going to check out this chainsaw, and then we're going to give it a test run and see if it works on these fruit trees, because I desperately need to do that. And now I'm not going to be teaching you how to properly trim a tree because it is not the time of year to do that. Today all I'm doing is trimming out any dead limbs that need gone, need out of the way, or maybe some low-lying ones that I'm tired of getting whacked in the face when the mower's running. And so today's project is not a how to properly trim your fruit trees for good growth and for good fruit production. This is just we need to clean things up, and we need to make life a little easier on myself and the farmer so we can get stuff done around the farm easier. But first, let's check out this chainsaw and see what it's all about. Okay, friends, here it is, the SeeSii chainsaw, and I'm going to open it up so that you can see everything that I see. Got you sitting in my buggy. You've all heard me talk about my buggy. And inside here, I noticed there's lots of great things. Of course, there are directions for you to read up on your chainsaw and find out how it works, and all the safety features, how to charge it, all kinds of great information. So, you know, instruction manuals are always good to have on hand. And I thought it was really neat that they actually are including safety gloves in with the kit, along with safety glasses. Now you're wondering, okay, where's the chainsaw? This is the chainsaw, which comes with a blade cover for safety, of course. So we'll set this off to the side also. I want to see what all else is in here, right? So this is for charging. And what are we charging? We're charging a battery. So our battery fits right into our chainsaw. It reminds me of my husband has bigger products like this, and it just snaps right into place. And over here we have extras. We have a second battery. So if this one dies on us, we've got another one as a backup. And then in here we have other extras, which I think that is much appreciated also. So let's go ahead and tear this up together and see exactly what it is. So this is going to be a tool that you will use when you need to change out your chain. And it just so happens that they do send you an extra chain, because, you know, when you get to using things, that's what happens. You've got other more specified tools so that you can make adjustments if need be. And this is where you would put your oil so that you can lubricate your machine. So this is everything that comes in here. Let's go ahead and put it together and give it a try. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead, because I don't have any glasses or sunglasses on today, we're going to go ahead, put on some safety gear, and I will go ahead and put on my gloves. This is just going to kind of protect me from those tree limbs and maybe not getting quite as dirty working out here. I'm not going to say that these are any kind of a safety glove per se. Take off our shield. Look at her a little closer. Isn't she cute? Isn't this the cutest little chainsaw you ever did see? Okay, I know I'm probably not being very safe at all with this, but look at this thing. It's too cute. It's like, smaller than my hand. This is awesome. This is perfect. So you're probably wondering, well, how does it work? There's a little button here, and you'll want to hold it in, and at the same time, you push it. So it's got a safety. You can't just, you got to know to push with your thumb. And okay, so now I'm going to go over here and we're going to do some trimming and see how well this works. I think we'll start with a small one just to see how it does. Well, that took that right off. Let's see if we can get a little thicker. Yep, sure does. I tell you what, I'm going to go even thicker. I'm going to go all the way back here. And I'm going to see if I can't trim this right up close to the big branch. Because I'm not really seeing much life on this. I'll take this one actually. It's completely dead. Well, looky there. It went right through that. No problem at all. And see, look, all the way through. There's no green. This is a very, very dead limb. And I'm going to continue to try to trim up any dead parts. I'm having hope. There's a lot of green on here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hope to go ahead and keep that part alive. I don't know that this branch is going to make it, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give it the benefit. This one, wow, I don't know. There's a few leaves off over there. This is kind of fun, guys. Nothing on there. This saddens me so much. If you know me, you know I love peaches. And I love my peach tree. This is a white peach tree, so it makes for really good fresh eating. And I'm super sad to have to trim it up so much. But if it's dead, it's dead. Sometimes you just gotta accept it. And some of these, there's not much life at all left on them, but I'm gonna try to see if trimming it up gives it a chance. I may have to come back next year and do this again, and that's okay too. See here what I'm doing? There's life on this part, but there's no life on this part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna angle, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna trim that up. Now I had to do that with one hand because, one hand on the camera, one hand on this, which is really nice about this being so small. But see here, I'm looking, we're going to follow this all along. Follow me, friends. All along. And this whole thing's dead. So I'm going to have to go along here. And I try to get as close as I can to the actual branch here. Now see, you can see that's probably bug damage is what's probably caused this to die. Unfortunate. This right here, this was caused this winter. I had it broke off. And so I need to just come in and trim this off too. So here we go. And if you look, there was still a little bit of life left in that, but this is going to make sure it has really good airflow. I probably should go ahead and cut this one. It's probably not worth keeping either, honestly, and it's low lying, so I'm going to do it. And if you look close, there's a little green but not much, so that's going to give all of this branch, maybe more will come out, and that'll give it more life. That's my plan. And then I'm going to come over here, and I know I had some dead spots here. See, look at all this. Oh, look, there's a bird's nest up there. Can you see that? Can you see that bird's nest? Oh boy. We'll just trim, trim, trim. See, all of these are dead. Yes, that one had a little green on it, but I like to keep this open so that the airflow is in there. And if you can try to trim it to where the other branches will get more energy, then you'll end up getting fruit off of it. Now we've got this big branch here, and it is dead and has been dead. That's the biggest one yet. So I am going to actually open up the tripod here. See if I can't set you up. This branch, it's completely dead. And it is the largest branch we've tried yet with this thing. Let's see if it can do it. No! Oh, and there's no reverse. Okay. Try again. All right, so this is easily 2 inches round, and I would say this is probably going to be the max of what this thing can do. And I'm looking, and there was life. Let me show you. Let's see if I can flip it over all the way up over here. There was still some green on there, but honestly, the most of it was dead. It needed to go. It needed to go. Continue to trim up these smaller ones. It's really a good thing that I don't want to trim too much off this tree because this is too fun. Here we come around the corner. Oh, this kills me because it is actually a good branch, but I'm telling you, when you try to mow this, it's ridiculous. I'm going to just start here and see where we go. Now see, this was about 1 inch. And it had a little life, but not a lot. This one has got to go too because it is going down and out to try to get sun. So all this has hardly any life in it because all the sun gets there. So even, oh, this one has got, it's weeping. I'll show you. But even though this one has got life, a fair amount on it, it's not getting enough sun to hardly produce anything. So I've really got to trim it out of there. And if you noticed, I took and did a little tiny bit at a time. And that's how you have to do it with this thing. I'm leaving this one. I am leaving it. But let me show you what I saw. For this year, I'm going to leave it. Well, let's see, where are you? See this? It is leaking a sap of some sort. I'm pretty sure that means bug problems. What I'm going to do is here, I'm going to look up. And as I look through my tree, if I happen to see any spots that don't look like they have any life, like for example, this one, off it goes. And see, now I split this, so I got to trim that off. Actually, I'm going to trim this whole thing off. Oh, looky there. I nicked it. That's going to cause a place for bugs to get in. That is not good, guys. That is not good. You don't want to do that. Don't do that. So this is where I'm going to end this particular video because I need to put both hands on what I need trimmed. We've got rain coming in, but I'm so glad you came along with me while I finally got to trimming up my peach tree And I hope that you'll join me on my next video, because I always love when you go on all my crazy adventures with me. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.